This episode of Sierra Lodestar is being brought to you by the Resource Connection. With multiple offices in the county and multiple purposes in the county, the Resource Connection is a great source for folks in the area that find themselves with need of a little bit of help. I'm Jason Currier with the Calaveras Enterprise in Sierra Lodestar, and with me today is Karen Frazier of the Resource Connection. Karen, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So first off, Karen, what is it that you actually do for the Resource Connection itself?
I work for the Resource Connection Child Care Resource and Referral. I am currently the Resource and Referral Supervisor. My job primarily is to deliver locally licensed child care providers to people who are looking for child care within our county.
Oh, nice.
I also run our lending library that you can see around me. So we have over 5,000 toys in-house.
Wow.
And books that people are able to either log online and check out, or they can come in-house. We're here Monday through Thursday, and they can check out toys and books that are all educational based for children from birth all the way through school age.
Oh, wow. So if you had a child, say you're a grandparent, and you've got a child visiting and you don't have any toys for them,
Yep.
you can come down here and get some toys for...
Absolutely, and that happens often. It's a great program for something like that. We've had multiple grandparents that just had their grandchildren for a couple weeks in the summer. They're able to come here, and during that age and stage their child is for that time period, they can check out a bunch of stuff, and then they just return it when the children leave and go back home.
What a great resource.
Yeah, it was originally developed for child care providers. That's the other part that we do here is we help people become a licensed child care provider in the county, and that's a lot of support with the systems you see around us.
Right.
And then we developed it, and I thought this was such an amazing idea to have this library that we opened it to the public.
What a great idea.
So we have homeschool groups that use it, grandparents, foster families is a really great resource for just parents in general, teachers.
Wow. And your office is located in Mokelumne Hill?
Yeah, our main location is in Mokelumne Hill. We are here in the office Monday through Thursday, 8 to 4:30. We work remote on Fridays, so most of our subsidy people and our staff are available remote on Fridays.
And you guys are at the four-way stop in between the grocery store and the old Frank's?
Yeah, Angie's Place is what it's called now. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Excellent. And so I was saying that before we started this, I was saying that driving by, and I'm from the area, so I go shopping at the store all the time.
Sure.
I always thought that this was offices in here. But it's far from offices. It's the library, there's a little play center, so you can actually bring the child here to the physical location. And
Yep. We do have families often that we have a little tiny area here that we've designed that they're able to come and play. When they go shopping in the library, the children are able to play happily. When we bring a family in to sign up for child care subsidy, that's another portion we do is help people pay for child care. The child can just be comfortable while mom and dad are dealing with paperwork.
Right. And it's nice and cool in here too.
It's nice and cool. It's actually a pretty remarkable space. A lot of people use the lending library online, so they're able to, when they're crossing county, they can pick up a bag of their stuff. They don't have to stay and shop.
Right.
We do service both. Our office services both Amador and Calaveras County.
Wow.
So we have a lot of people that kind of cross both counties.
Right. Wow. And you guys have your specialty here for this office, but Resource Connection as a whole, it's quite broad.
It is, correct. We have WIC, which is Women, Infant, and Children. They service both counties as well. We call it Early Childhood Programs, which is Head Start and Infant, Toddler Head Start, Early Head Start. We have the Food Bank in Calaveras County. We have Children's Advocacy, which is in Calaveras County, and Crisis and Intervention, which is our shelter and crisis services, and that's in Calaveras County.
Wow. And for the community, for those that aren't somebody that is in need of the help, but there's somebody out there that wants to provide some help and kind of help you guys, do you guys do volunteer work or?
We are able to take volunteers. We also have a really great consumable closet. That's usually where we will have people help out with. So we designed this during COVID, when a lot of our child care providers were having a hard time purchasing items. So we get donations throughout the community and just private donations to the consumable closet. So child care providers throughout both counties are able to come and get items to bring into their programs.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. So you guys are like a hub.
We are, yeah, definitely. And it's really brought together a lot of different factions of childcare in itself, right? But it's a great resource for sure.
Yeah. So food donation, that sort of thing, that's like your main...
That would be for food bank, absolutely.
Oh, gotcha.
So you would have to contact each kind of faction individually to see how you can help.
See how you could help.
Yeah.
Right. Excellent.
Yeah.
Very cool. What you guys do is just a neat thing that you guys do for the community, and I would imagine that there's a lot of grandparents out there right now that are watching this that are thinking, whoa, I've got had my grandkids all summer. I didn't have anything for them to play with. I had to go do this, that, and the other thing. And a lot of people can't do that.
Sure. We have a really great community newsletter that I publish every month. So maybe we can link that to this YouTube channel. And we give all the current happenings that are happening with both counties with early childhood. So if there's, play groups that are local, we do a lot of workshops in-house for families and childcare providers. So that'll be linked on there as well. We do CPR classes 3 to 4 times a year for local families. So
nice.
It's a really great resource, so you don't have to drive to Sacramento or Stockton.
Absolutely.
You're able to come in-house. It's a very cozy environment and get trained in these things.
That's very cool. I do a little bit of coaching, and I had to take a CPR class for it, and I had a heck of a time finding a CPR class.
We find oftentimes people have to go out of county, so a lot of times we try to bring what we're able to in county so it's not so much of a burden for them.
Right, yeah. What a great resource.
Yeah.
Yeah. More than just kids' toys and books. And
absolutely. Yeah, our child care subsidy program, so that would really be the other half of our resource and referral. We're bringing hundreds of $1,000s into the community every year to help support families that need extra assistance paying for childcare. And then we help find childcare. So it's a huge service to the community. I love it. And
childcare is a big deal too. It's not easy to find even decent childcare.
No, it's not.
Especially for the price.
Yeah, and there's lots of pockets in the area that do not have any childcare at all. Mm-hmm. So we're working really hard to bring providers to those areas.
To kind of fill that gap.
Yes. And then we also are able to bring in what we call a friend, family, or neighbor provider. So it's a license exempt person that the family of their choosing, and we're able to fingerprint them, and they can have a personal child care provider if they're not able to locate someone close to them.
Wow. What a cool resource.
Yeah. It's very convenient, and it's definitely flexible. The goal is to be flexible to be able to service as many people.
Right. Both very important things because folks that need help don't always want to ask for help. And if it's not convenient for them to get that help, they maybe aren't going to take those steps to get it.
But we really want people to utilize this.
Yeah.
It's here. The funding is here for you to get the assistance and to be able to enjoy the lending library and all of the other services we have. We want it used. I don't want it to sit and not get used.
Right.
I love training people and having more certified CPR people out there and more people in the community learning about early childhood education.
Right.
All the other parts of the resources. That's another thing we do here. We're a resource and referral primarily for childcare, but we really take the resource and referral part and we will give resources for anything in the community. We've had people call in looking for firewood in the winter.
Oh, wow.
We've had people ask they'll call here looking for the food bank or vice versa.
Right.
Any resources, if we're not able to find it, we will take a number down, call back, and get it for them. Find someone that knows the answer.
Right.
We also produce the community workbook, community resource guide for Calaveras and Amador County that is throughout both counties. That has hundreds of resources that are primarily available to both of these counties for people to use.
Gotcha. Excellent. What a neat thing.
It's super cool.
Yeah, very cool. How about a tour of the facility?
Sure. This is our main area. This is where people come in. Any of the books you see on the wood bookshelves are available through our lending library.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And we have board books, parenting, grandparenting, trauma-informed care, all the infant books all the way up through tons of picture books. There's music, and there's even a little bit of kind of older kid books here.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, wow.
We have felt books, we have curriculum, there's even some kind of kits that go with the books, so it extends the opportunity to teach.
Excellent.
This is our consumable closet. This is for child care providers in the community where they're able to come in and pull items to bring into their child care program. This is completely done through grants that we've received from both communities. So we've received grants through the Amador Community Foundation and the Calaveras Community Foundation, and as well as First Five from both counties.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we also have the public that will come in and donate. They'll clean out their closets and
is
get
that
all
right?
kinds of fun stuff. So anytime you come here, there's something different.
Nice.
Yeah. And then it wraps around here. So we have a huge selection of curriculum books for
Oh my goodness.
teachers and
wow.
educators,
Oh, wow.
infant, toddler, guidance,
wow.
nature, games. And then the lending library portion is all organized.
Mhm.
Everything's in tin tubs that are
Yeah.
pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
And we have everything: literacy, art, dramatic play, infant, toddler. It wraps all the way around.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
There's blocks, there's
Holy moly.
science, there's outdoor stuff. We've really touched on pretty much any part of child development.
Wow. It's like a maze of fun stuff.
It is. And the really cool part is I'm able to purchase items if you find that there's something you need. Maybe your child has a special need, or there's a special theme that you're looking for. You're able to email me and I can purchase items as a request.
Wow. What a great resource.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what a great thing for the community to be able to have this.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I did childcare for 10 years and I would have loved to have this resource to be able to come in and
Yeah.
put this into my program.
Right.
We find a lot of our child care providers do that. We have a child care provider night every third Thursday. We stay late for them. And this is when they'll come in and switch their curriculum out about once a month.
Gotcha.
So they're bringing fresh stuff into their program, and kids are getting options to touch educational items that they normally wouldn't have an opportunity to do.
Yeah. And with, for the childcare, with a lot of the community having to travel out of town for work, childcare is a massive deal.
Absolutely.
Just that alone, providing that resource to find some childcare is huge.
Yeah, but
Wow.
there's a lot of stuff in
There's
here.
a lot of stuff in here.
And like I said, it's all completely online as well. We have it set up where
Oh, is that
it's
right?
similar to Amazon. You go onto our website
Oh, no kidding.
and you could keyword search for certain items. So say your child's interested in farm animals, you would search up farm animals. It's going to pull everything in our library.
Wow.
And you can add to cart. Once you save the cart and send it to us, we'll pull the order. You get an email saying, hey, your order's ready for pickup, and you can just pick up a tote bag with the toys.
Wow.
Yeah, so you don't have to stay. This can be a little overwhelming at times because there's so much
There's so
to
much.
look at,
Right.
and you don't know what you're looking for.
Right.
So that's a really great opportunity, and we find a lot of families utilize that because they're just able to pick up a couple items
Right.
and they switch it out.
And what is that website?
It's on the My Turn. I'll give you the direct
Okay.
link. I don't know
okay.
the direct link.
We'll put a link to it in the description.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Yeah. Excellent. What a cool resource.
It's super neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really proud of it. This has been like my passion project.
Yeah.
Just from having family childcare for 10 years and remembering looking at the catalogs and wanting to purchase these things for my program and
Right.
not being able to afford it.
Right.
And then now that
But now
I'm able
you
to
can.
bring this to other providers and families, and these kids are experiencing things that they just would not be able to normally touch.
Right.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, that's very cool. Wow.
My kids say, you have the best job. All you do is buy toys all day. And I agree.
They're right.
I think they're right.
That's great. I love it.
Yeah, and this right here shows our community impact for last fiscal year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
That, and I said hundreds of thousands. I actually meant to say millions. So
Millions.
that was a subsidy we distributed between
Wow.
both counties last year.
Holy
and it's
moly.
more this year. Yeah. It's
Wow.
huge.
Yeah.
And then this is also kind of cool too, if you want to take a shot of this. So this originally started, we started as Mountain Service Agency,
Oh.
like back in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
So like this is the original van. They called it Toy Run. So the lending library was put in the back of a van, and they would drive around to the child care
wow.
providers and bring toys for them to try out.
Oh, wow.
And like was one of the original children's fairs,
Oh,
because
how
we do the
neat.
children's fair for both counties.
Yeah.
So this was like a picture from one of like the first ones ever done.
Wow.
Aren't those? This is like my favorite picture
That is way
ever.
cool with the little kid's toy in the back.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Wow.
I love that picture, and it reminds me, like, this is Child Care Resource and Referral is that's it, is just really trying to bring those things to the providers so they can do their job and make their job easier.
Right.
Whether if it's delivering stuff, bringing it in-house, just purchasing it in general,
Right.
or giving them the tools to really bring it to the children.
Right.
And I love that. It's like my
Yeah.
favorite picture.
That is very cool. What a great picture.
Yeah, isn't it cool?
Yeah, it's fantastic.